Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel on Advanced Excel. Now today's challenge was or a query was raised to me by one of my friends who is into reality business. What he wanted was uh, these are the agreements on which his rent agreements are beginning, and these are the dates on which this rent agreements are ending, and he is having multiple properties and he wanted to highlight all the rent agreements which are expiring in current month. Okay, so right now we are standing in say July, so he wanted all the rent agreements that are expiring in the month of July, so that he can now get in contact with the landlord and the tenant for the registration. So there are two approaches. Obviously we'll be using conditional formatting, and the first approach is the simplest one. We can simply select these dates, okay, and I'm pressing Alt H L and highlight cell rules, then I'll say between, and here we can simply give 1st of July 20, 31st July 20 and enter, and here they are. So this is the easiest way of highlighting the cells which contains the dates which are basically the agreement which are expiring in the month of July. But there is a problem with this particular approach, and the problem is when we progress to say August 2020, then we will have to manually change this particular condition which we have given. So I am again pressing Alt H L and I'll say clear rules. First we'll have to clear the rules from the selected cells, enter, and again Alt H L and we'll choose this between, and then again 1st of August 20 to 31st August 20. So every time the month changes, the user will need to change that condition inside conditional formatting, and if sometimes suppose that user forgets to change that rule, it will continue to highlight the dates which are pertaining to the previous month. So to do away with this, we are having this video. So first of all, let me just clear this rules. Okay, so right now let's say that we want to highlight all the agreements which are expiring during the month of July 2020. So in other words, we want to highlight only those agreements which are expiring between 1st of July 2020 to 31st of July 2020. Okay, or to put it other way around, we want to highlight the agreements which are expiring in current month. Current month is July 2020, isn't it? So I am going to start with today and enter. So it is giving me the today's date, which is 24th of July 2020. I am hitting F2, and now we want to extract month from this particular date. We are not bothered about the date, we are bothered about the month. So MON. Okay, so the month is 7. It's okay, it's in a date format. So I am just selecting that general format from this drop list, and now we'll say whether month in this particular day, that is B3, whether that month is equal to this month or not. So I'm pressing F2 and I'll say whether month in this particular date is equal to month in today, and control enter. So it's giving me false, obviously, because here the month is June and the current date is 24th of July, and so current month is 7, so 6 is not equal to 7, so it is giving me false, and this is what we exactly want. But we are not just concerned about the month, we are also concerned with the year as well, isn't it? Otherwise, if we go with just this single condition, this July month will be highlighted in 2021 also, year 2021. So we are also interested in the year. So I am simply copying this condition, F2, control V, and instead of month I'll say whether the year in this current date is equal to year in the date in that B3 cell, and control enter. Now it is giving true because both these years are year 2020. So this is over. Now we'll put both these conditions inside, and to the effect that if the month is say current month and if the year is say 2020, then highlight all those dates. So I am simply going to begin with the spacebar is equal to, and I'll open parenthesis, control enter, and we'll copy these formulas inside and I'll say comma, because we want both these conditions to be satisfied, isn't it? Control C, control V. I'll close parenthesis for and I'll come to the beginning of this function and remove that extra space and control enter. It is giving me false, perfectly fine, because the month is June but the current month is July, so first condition is false, and year in both these 2020, so it is giving me true. But because one of this condition, that is this condition, is false, the AND function is giving us false, and this is what we exactly want. So I am now pressing F2 and we'll take this entire formula and we'll paste it inside user defined formula. So I am selecting these dates again, Alt H, L, I'll say new rule, then use the formula to determine which cells to format, and Alt O and Control V. Now friends, I have two tips here. When you are building a formula for the purpose of conditional formatting, then you have to ensure that the result of the formula has to be true or false. Okay, so please do not end up having a formula the result of which is either a whole number or alphabet or any other thing. Any result which is other than true or false is not going to fetch us this conditional formatting result. Okay, that is the number one tip. Number two is always refrain yourself from entering array functions or array formulas. Okay, so this area we have selected, or range we have selected, and format, I want it to be bold, and we'll fill it with this color. I'll say OK, I'll say OK, and here you have. Okay, so right now the month is July, and therefore all the rent agreements which are expiring in the month of July have been highlighted. And the beauty of this formula is, when we proceed to August month, automatically all the rent agreements which are expiring in the month of August 2020 will be highlighted, and those will be highlighted on the 1st of August, because we have used today function inside this AND, isn't it? Inside its AND we have used today function. So as on 1st of August, today will give a date, say 1st of August 2020, and then the conditional formatting will likewise evaluate that formula when it's an August month. So this formula is a perpetual formula. At any point of time he can simply add rows here, and then he can use that conditional formatting for to serve his purpose. So friends, I hope you must have liked this video and find this to be extremely useful. If you like what I do give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon to get future updates. Take care, bye. And I am also giving a link of this file in the description box for you to download and practice. Take care.